Patrick, where were you when you got the call? Who called you, and what time was it?
It was Andy Levinson called, and I was actually in scoring. The rules official came up to me and said, "Hey, you need to give Andy a call." And he said it's about the Olympics, and at that point, I kind of knew already what was going on. I didn't know who or what, but I knew being first man up, that I was gonna have that potential of having to get that call and go represent our country.
What's the testing protocols right now for you?
So I tested yesterday at like 5:15, and you have to test 3 times before you can hop on a flight to go over there, and they have to be at least 24 hours apart. So I'm gonna fly home here in a little bit, test when I get home at 5:30, and then tomorrow test around 6 p.m. and catch a flight Tuesday morning.
And where would that flight be? Dallas to where?
It'll actually be
Houston?
Houston. I think Houston, San Fran in. Straight in. It gets in Wednesday afternoon.
Think you would have enough time to get a practice run?
No.
Okay.
But talked to my coach because he's going to be looping it for me, and my coach, my wife, and my team. They kept on reminding me that, hey, during the Mondays when you're chasing the Mondays, you're 6 for 6 on playing the golf courses blind, and you're 0 for 2 on playing practice rounds. So these days with how good yardage books are, and with how much we have to kind of figure things out on the fly as it is, I expect to go in there and play well and be able to manage the golf course and hit the golf shots.
Why would it be worth the hassle to do this?
Anytime I can represent my country and go play for our country, I'm going to do it no matter what, no matter where it is, no matter what time zone or how I have to get there or anything. But, when they gave me the name Captain America, the fans did, it feels like an obligation and a duty of mine to go out and play for our country whenever I can and whenever I get the call. And to be able to call myself not just an Olympian but a 2-time Olympian is pretty sweet. I look forward to going over there and playing. I know things are going to be a little different this time than the first time we were at Rio, where we were able to kind of go and experience all the other venues and things like that. But to be able to go and to represent our country with a small group of guys and go out there and try to bring home gold is just an honor I can't pass up.
Your coach's name, sorry, again?
Kevin.
Were you always going to play today? Any consideration to not finishing up here?
No, I was definitely playing no matter what. When I start something, I finish it. So, it wouldn't have mattered if I could have gotten out. Even if I could have gotten out last night, it wouldn't have mattered to me. I had an obligation to be here and to play. And once I start an event, I'm definitely going to finish the event. And I went out there today, and I felt like things weren't really where I really felt like they should have been earlier this week. And even though the score didn't represent it today, shooting even par, I felt like I'd improved on a lot of aspects of the game that I needed to. I felt like I hit the driver a little better today. I had one bad driver swing, and but besides that, I felt like I hit my irons pretty solid. The problem was I just kept on leaving myself right above the hole, so I had to putt it defensive all day. But it's one of these places that I felt like I was able to use and really fine tune some things to get ready for next week.
Did you hear some of that Captain America stuff out there today?
Oh yeah, it's awesome. Just coming back up here in Minnesota is amazing because Hazeltine being right around the corner. You heard Captain America in Ryder Cup all week, and it's just an awesome feeling to come back and just kind of get those juices pumping.
Are you surprised at how many people knew already this morning that you were going to Tokyo?
No, because when I found out that I was going and that Bryson tested positive, I knew they were going to announce it later last night, and it was something I knew people were going to know, but at the same time, I tried not to think about it too much as the round was going on because I had to focus on today and trying to go out there and post a number.
Why did you decide to come back here and play again? What are your impressions of this event?
I like the event. The people are great. The golf course, from the first time I played, even though I played better the first time, I feel like is getting better. It's getting firmer. It's getting faster. Greens are settling in, and today with having yesterday with it being windy, today the greens started to bake out and get a little bounce in them, and yeah, it's a great golf course. If you're hitting the ball well, you're going to be able to attack this place. And it's just one of those golf courses that you have to play offense. You can't play defense.
Did you think twice at all about playing the week after the British? Kind of tough spot to recruit.
Yeah, I mean, it's a tough spot, but I mean, I felt like at the British, I got nothing out of the rounds that I played there, and my coach was there walking all week, and he thought, and I thought, as well as my team, that it would be a good idea to play and just kind of get more reps on hitting the ball rather than going just beating balls on the range and practicing at home. So for me as a competitor, I love to compete, and so for me coming here was kind of an easy decision.
You've done a lot of things in your career. What would it mean to win a medal?
Well, it'd mean everything. It's already awesome to be called an Olympian, but then to be called a gold medalist, silver medalist, or bronze medalist, it mean a lot. I mean, that's something that we've only had opportunity to do twice, and to go ahead and kind of put a stamp and be able to add that to the trophy case would be amazing.
How much hope were you holding out that you'd get that call, knowing you were the first?
Honestly, it's hard to. I mean, once we got closer to it, and once I was first alternate, I mean, of course, you'd love to have that call, but at the same time, you don't wish that against any of the guys. I mean, those guys were all excited to go play. I mean, I feel bad for Bryson. I know he was really looking forward to going representing the country and going over there and playing in Tokyo. And it's an unfortunate situation. And the good thing is, the team and everything, we were able to get it to where I was able to go and fill the spot and be able to get over there in time and be able to play.
Was there a disappointment level leading up to the U.S. Open? You were right there. When you didn't make the cut the first time, was there like a level of disappointment that I'm not going to get to go this time?
Yeah, I mean, it was. I feel like I was playing well enough to hold on that spot. It just happened to be that the right guys played just a little better at the right times. And so it's just one of those things. With how deep golf is these days, you got to keep on just playing really well and having chances to win golf tournaments, because if you're not having a chance to win every single week, then guys are just going to keep on passing you, and that's what it takes out here now. Is you have to basically put the pedal down every time you play and go out and make a lot of birdies and very little mistakes.
When did they get ironed out that you were going to be the first alternate?
I knew that a couple weeks ago.
Have you wrapped your head around the fact that it's going to be some kind of different Olympics compared to last year?
Right.
2016 was slow,
Right.
You'd be the only guy who played in that other team. You just find yourself wondering what it's going to be like playing this team.
Yeah, I know. I don't think they're allowing any fans, and so it's just going to kind of feel back kind of how it was when we were playing in the very beginning with COVID. So good thing is we've played in situations like that, but the biggest difference is I'm just going to have to kind of try to tap into that kind of Monday mentality where I didn't have a practice round, go in there and try to go post a low number and stay aggressive, because it's a short turnaround for me. I fly over there, leave Tuesday, get there Wednesday, and with having that short turnaround, it's a good thing, because I get to get a little bit of rest and kind of recover from these last couple weeks. And with being able to get that recovery time, I think that's going to do me more good than sitting there grinding and hitting golf balls.
No fighting of jet lag?
I'll let you know afterwards.
All right. That's all.
Thank you. Thanks.
Thanks, Patrick.